Mr. Wright here. We're going to work out the terms of a sequence from the nth term formula. So, for example, in question 1 here, we're given the formula for the nth term of the sequence. The formula is 5n minus 6. So, from there, we can work out any term we want to. If we wanted to work out the first term, for example, we wouldn't do 5 times n minus 6, we'd do 5 times 1 minus 6, because n is 1, because we're working out the first term. If we wanted to work out the second term, we'd do 5 times 2 minus 6, because n would be 2 this time, because we're working out the second term. So this sequence starts minus 6, and the second term is 4. Let's have a look at the second example here. Number 2, this time the nth term is 100 minus 3n. So if we wanted to work out the first term, we do 100 minus 3 times 1, which would give us 97, and we can work out any term we want to. For instance, the 10th term would be 100 minus 3 times 10, because if we're working out the 10th term, we substitute in n equals 10, and that would give us 70. Let's have a look at number 3, and you might like to pause the film in a moment or two and have a go at some, and then see if you and I agree. In number 3, the nth term is a half multiplied by n minus 1. So in a moment, I'm going to work out the first term, and I'm going to work out the fifth term. So why don't you pause the film now and do those, and then see if we agree. Right, the first term would be a half times 1 plus 1. Well, that's a half of 2, so the first term is 1. And the fifth term would be a half of 5 plus 1, which is a half of 6, so the fifth term would be 3. Lastly, let's look at working out terms of the sequence given to us in question 4. In question 4, the nth term is n squared plus n plus 1. So let's work out the first 4 terms of that sequence. So I'm going to work out t1, t2, t3, and t4. Pause the film now and have a go yourself. Right, the first term would be 1 squared plus 1 plus 1, which would be 3. The second term would be 2 squared plus 2 plus 1, substituting 2 in instead of n, which would be 7. The third term would be 3 squared plus 3 plus 1, which is 9 plus 3 is 15. Sorry, it's not, it's 12 plus 1 is 13. And the fourth term would be 4 squared plus 4 plus 1. 4 squared is 16, plus 4 is 20, gives me a fourth term of 21. So this sequence looks like this. It starts with a 3, then a 7, then a 13, and then 21. So that is how to work out terms of a sequence using the nth term formula. If you found this film useful, please do hit like, and then the algorithm will spread the word.